We're going to talk today about your kitties. They've had some difficulty with not getting along and being aggressional. Tell us how they were fighting.
Penny would attack Toons. She would just be laying there, Toons would, and Penny would just go after her for no apparent reason.
And then about 18 months in, all of a sudden we had, Minnie went after Maggie big time, as it turned out, because of redirected aggression. There were cats, outdoor cats, that were coming close to the house, and they set her off. And we knew that that was why she attacked Maggie, but after about the second or third time it happened, she was hardwired.
Fighting, biting, chasing, just getting out of control.
Then we decided to have you participate in the clinical trial. We used a product called MultiCat, a pheromone diffuser product, and we placed the products, 2 of them in your home, in the areas where the cats hang out and sleep and spend time. What kind of responses did you notice?
For Abigail, it was most dramatic because then we have tall cat trees and she would sit in the top layer of the cat tree and watch us. She'd let us come up and feed treats at the edge of the ledge of the cat tree. There wasn't as much picking on her, so she felt more confident to come out and be around people because she wasn't bullied all the time.
It was remarkable, the fact that Penny would be laying next to Toons on the chair. They would be comfortable just sitting next to each other. It never got to the point where they were grooming one another, but the fact that they would lay next to each other and without any growling or hissing or swatting, anything, it was a really nice change to see.
I noticed how calm they were. The tension between the 2 of them had decreased significantly.
They would stay longer, so they would eat their meal, hang out with the other kitties a little bit more before they would leave.
How quickly did you notice that change?
I noticed it fairly quickly. I would say within the first week of it being plugged in that there was a nice difference.
And it was just short periods of time that we would notice at first, maybe just a matter of 5 minutes. But then the longer we used it, the longer they seemed to hang out.
And we noticed it almost immediately is the interactions with humans, because they immediately started showing, within a few days, they started showing behaviors that were uncommon before, started getting more common. Like Maggie was a snuggler. She snuggled, but she seemed to snuggle more intently. Minnie, who was somewhat standoffish with the humans, she would always accept affection, but she wouldn't always seek it out. She was coming up to us in bed and climbing on us and kind of saying goodnight every night, and then she would sometimes wake us up in the morning, and sometimes it would happen in the middle of the night too, so maybe 2-3 times a night she'd be in bed with us, climbing on us and wanting pets.
Had you used Feel Away before?
Yes.
And could you tell us how Feel Away seemed different to MultiCat?
Well, especially when we first brought Abigail in the house. Being a feral cat, we had used the Feel Away spray and plug-ins, and I feel that it was more of something I didn't notice as much, that I would just expect that she was more relaxed, but it wasn't as noticeable.
Whereas with the MultiCat,
You could absolutely see the behavior changes. It was night and day.
and with any behavior treatment, we think there's a benefit from the treatment, but then also from the learning. And the cats get a chance to learn, I feel safe, I feel comfortable, and feel secure. So we expect that to be a lasting change for the cats. And then to go back to being a little suspicious and wary. The cats can benefit from pheromones long-term and lifelong. There's no detrimental effect for them. So, well, and the good news for us is the study was successful. The product is coming out to market.